with us tonight. Ariane Celeste, Vanessa Hansen in the building as well, and so is Zabit Magomed Sharipov. Tonight's Fight Clock brought to you by Modelo Especial, brewed with a fighting spirit. Since 1925, Magomed Sharipov is in white, Brandon Davis is in black.
Is tonight the night? Is tonight the night that the bump of his bump curse takes a dump? I mean, Diego did it earlier, got the victory. Brandon Davis just did it again. Can he go 2-0? Can the bump go 2-0 in one night?
I guess we'll see.
You have overall stats on the buffer.
I'm compiling them, Joe.
And you submit them to your bookie?
Zabit working off the jab here early. So hard to know what's coming. A lot of spinning attacks.
But again, Brandon Davis is a very solid professional fighter, and you're seeing that right away. He's feinting, he's moving, he's switching stances, he's throwing good combinations, he's giving Zabit a lot to think about, and so far Zabit has not timed him.
He hasn't thrown anything yet.
Not much.
Yeah,
he's figuring it out.
Yeah, he's trying to figure it out, almost piecing together what's happening. Crazy thing is, Brandon Davis has been taken out 14 times in 3 UFC fights. Zabit has scored 17 takedowns. So we are all like taken back by his striking, but it's his wrestling too, his ability to mix everything up that has people excited.
His beautiful trips too. That's some of the things that are most impressive about him, is the way he sets them up. He'll hop in like he's about to do a kick and then complete it with a trip. Yeah, there's such a wild skill set.
That was the first thing Davis acknowledged when we sat down with him on Thursday. Also said, though, that he didn't feel like Magomed Sharipov's jiu-jitsu was phenomenal, so felt like maybe he'd have some advantages there. We'll see.
Ooh. He stung him with that jab.
But these Mississippi guys are not intimidated by these fight atmospheres. You can be sure. Davis, the first UFC fighter this year to make 4 appearances.
And that's a big factor as well, right? Because he's real loose. He's been fighting a lot. And because of that, he's used to the experience. He's in great shape. And he's comfortable being inside the octagon. It looks good so far.
Zabit's almost switching stances on every kick. Watch the kicks. Davis throws a kick. He lands it partially, and then Zabit changes. He's almost changing stance on his attacks.
Well, he landed a good counter left hook there off the leg kick of Brandon Davis, but that leg kick landed.
And Davis did say he wanted to force a lot of stance switches out of Zabit.
There's that trip attempt, but it failed. He tried to hop in sideways like he's done in the past. He's excellent at that.
And on Thursday, Brandon Davis said, "Oh, I remember that trip." He said, "We actually trained to try to stop it, and in the first attempt, he sure did. He stopped it."
And looked at him like, I know what you're doing.
He's doing a good job of pressuring him. Yeah, he's doing a good job of pressuring Zabit.
He looks good on his feet, too. Like what he's doing. Oh, stunning left hook.
Got to be careful.
Another left hand lands for Magomed Sharipov, but if you're Brandon Davis, you'd probably take these first 3 minutes.
Well, as we said coming into this fight, he's a giant underdog. No one expects him to win other than maybe his camp.
And he's fighting well. He's landed a lot of kicks.
He looks loose, too. He looks loose. He's throwing a lot of feints. There's a lot of movement. He's giving Zabit a lot to process.
Nice stick on the jab and a right hand from Zabit.
That was a very good right hand by Zabit. Good inside leg kick by Zabit. And then switches stance. You know, constantly switching. And he can fight just as well from either position. Right leg forward or left leg. Look at that. Jump switch kick.
And by the time you get Magomed Sharipov out of your mouth, Davis had landed an uppercut moments ago, but now the grappling game.
Out of nowhere. Misses a punch, and Zabit timed it perfectly.
Ends up right under him.
Yep.
Brandon's doing a good job of pushing those hands down. Get that elbow back inside. He's got to find a way to get his elbow back inside.
Under 30 seconds to go in the round. Back elbow landed for Davis. Now he lands.
Davis right back up to his feet, though.
And that takes a lot of energy. If you're Zabit, you got to lift the man. You got to take the man down. You expect some top control. Davis did a good job of getting back up to his feet. It's a big action, but it seems wasted because you don't get to control your opponent.
Look at that. Oh, beautiful left hook to the body.
Entertaining first round between Davis and Magomed Sharipov.
No, he feels like this is where he belongs. He said even though Brandon Davis is a last-minute opponent change, he said he wasn't worried about him at all. But I think after that first round and all those leg kicks he took, you better start to respect Brandon Davis.
And Davis threw another couple of good leg kicks. And Zabit jumps on his back one more time.
Now this up against the fence is where Davis told us he did not want to be.
Uh-oh. Zabit's on his back.
Davis is very confident in his takedown defense in the open. He said that he's only been taken out once in the open by someone in the UFC. So a lot of the takedowns come from by the fence, like you said, Johnny. Right now, Zabit's got his back up against the fence.
And he gets the takedown.
And his ground control is absolutely outstanding. Davis getting warm for interlocking his toes in the fence there.
Davis is, the way he's getting up, he's leaving a lot of space. Like he's pushing off and trying to get up. But he's leaving the opening for Zabit to grab hold of him again.
Said he thought Zabit's wrestling was phenomenal. He just didn't think his jiu-jitsu and his top control was all that impressive. And I think that's why you see him just turning to his knees and trying to get up when he gets taken down and not worry about the submission attempts.
And Davis's first martial art was Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Founded a Jiu-Jitsu club when he was a student at Mississippi State University at 20 years old.
Well, this has been a lot of control in this round by Zabit, even if it hasn't been effective in terms of like doing too much damage.
Yes.
And Davis he's got to do something different here. He's got to separate. He's got to make something happen because he's giving this round away. Zabit's got him.
Because he's got him in a 2-on-1 armbar there. So all the weight fell on the shoulder. Davis has got to do a better job of clearing that wrist.
Davis forced to eat a couple left hands as he makes his way back to his feet. We'll see for how long.
He's got that 2-on-1 there. Davis needs to reach under and use his right hand as like a crowbar to pop it off. He's got to reach under, grab his own wrist, and pop it off, or he's going to be stuck here. Taking some big shots.
Real big right hands here. But Davis back up to his feet. He's got to separate. Now he's got a chance. Separate.
He's going to get thrown here, man. He's got to be careful.
And he's straight.
You hear his corner. Watch the throws. Watch the throws.
Good kick there, but look at that. Good return kick.
Zabit doesn't give you a whole lot of time to reset. Just over 2 minutes here to go round two. There's just such a fluidity. It just mixes everything so seamlessly.
Got him with it.
He got him.
And he got his wrist again. Look at that. 2-on-1. Reaching across. Now he's trying to get his legs in.
He's got both hooks now. He's got that back mount. And Davis is in a lot of trouble here. That arm's going on the chin.
He's got to attack that hand. If you're Davis, you got to be attacking that hand right now.
Zabit exercising some patience here, softening Davis up.
He's going to shake him off.
This happens again.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, he's got him in a banana split.
Oh, man. Same arm bar. Or same knee bar, rather.
Look at that.
Davis taps. 2 in 1 UFC. That is insane. That is insane. He has one ever in the history of the UFC. 2 in a night.
Just when you thought you have seen it all, twice tonight Mark Henry lofts Zabit Magomed Sharipov in the air. 4-0 in the UFC. 3 of those wins by way of submission for the oncoming featherweight force, Zabit Magomed Sharipov.
Incredible. What are the odds?
Minus 1,400.
That is crazy.
All right, let's take
the
a
odds
look.
are way greater that that happens.
Right.
2 in a UFC. You got to put a bet on that.
This replay brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
There's that beautiful trip that he loves. And then once he got him on the ground and got his back, look how he ducks under, grabs a hold of the leg, drops him, and extends that knee bar. That is the less painful version of it. Cody Stamann got the sideways one from Aljo. The sideways one sucks. But this one's not fun either. And the way he got it, he hung in there for a little bit. You see him just trying not to tap. Man. But this is a hamstring ripper, and he just couldn't take it anymore.
He wasn't going anywhere.
Man, so impressive.
Yeah, he was in for the night.
Well, Kenny Robertson did it at UFC 157. He's got to be sitting somewhere in the Midwest thinking, you got to be kidding me.
Yes, for sure.
The official decision brought to you by Metro PCS. Get knockout coverage of the UFC on a network that covers 99% of people in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jacob Montalvo has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a knee bar, Zabit Sharipov.